What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from geeksterlabs.com, and I am super pumped because a product literally just got dropped off at the door, so I want to do a quick unboxing before I take it out of the package and show it to you. But this is the A2000 two-handed gimbal kit from feiyu-tech. So I've been researching gimbals for a little bit of time now. At my job, we were looking for having a gimbal to maybe up the production quality of our videos, and so this seemed to be the best buy for the buck. This one retails for $550. I think it's like $60 to $70 cheaper than how much it costs on B&H Photo. I will have links to both of those for Amazon and for B&H Photo, but we purchased this on Amazon. $550 comes with a hard shell, hard carrying case, and the two-handle grip. There is a version, obviously, you can buy if you just want the single hand grip, just the regular one, and that's a little bit cheaper. But really well priced, and I'm really excited to check it out. And so I'm going to show you guys what comes inside the box and how it's packaged up and everything. And then once I've had a chance to actually fully play with it for a few weeks or so, then I'll give you guys a full detailed review of my thoughts on the feiyu-tech A2000 two-handed gimbal kit. All right, so that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and check out and see what's included in the box. Okay, so here we have the hard shell carrying case. This is a really nice hard padded case. Has a double zippers, has a nice handle right here. This is probably the major reason why I got this kit, because we wanted to have a hard case. Like I said, I don't know if at B&H Photo offers the case. It didn't seem like it did, so maybe this is just a special edition case. But let's pop it open and check out. Okay, so here we have some stuff over here. I think the memory card is included in the kit. It's 32 gigabyte memory card. Some information here from feiyu-tech. Hello. So instruction manuals and stuff like that. And then we have a little card here from the actual Amazon seller where we got it from. So let's pop it back here. So a nice little cable section here so you can stick cables and things like that, charging cables, batteries, whatever. Extra little mesh. And here we have, looks like Velcro tabs. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That looks, there's just something so sexy about foam perfectly cut out sections here for little gadgets. So that's cool. Very organized, very nice. Obviously, as you can tell, it has the dual handle right here. So this will hold it. That was one of the things I was worried about. I wasn't sure if this hard case was just going to hold the gimbal by itself with the regular wand and not the double handle, because some of the cases I've seen out there are like that. But this one will hold the whole kit. It will hold the whole kit. I'm going to correct myself. So let's go through a couple of these things and see what's in here, okay? Obviously, let's get rid of I guess the larger things. We have the gimbal right here, the actual gimbal, the main piece right here. So let me see if I can slip this out without breaking anything. Love the red. This thing feels solid. It has some good weight to it too. I don't know how much the whole thing weighs. I know it's probably up there, over 5 pounds or so for sure, without the camera even in it probably. The camera I'm going to be using this with is the camera I'm shooting with now. It's a GH5 with the 18 to 35 Sigma lens, art lens. That weighs about 4 pounds. It's like 3.9, almost 4. And this is meant to hold 4.4. So I'm really hoping it'll do, because the next one up, the next gimbals are a little bit more expensive to hold more than 4.4 pounds. So, so here we have the first part right here. Man, everything feels like very nicely machined. Has like a nice Velcro strap here so this thing doesn't flop around too much and it keeps it close together. Looks very precise. That looks nice. Not that I was expecting anything cheap from feiyu-tech. And we got the battery charger. So it does include 2 batteries in there. And I believe it has 4 actually, which is another bonus too. So if you're using the wand uses 2 batteries. I don't know if the full double handles it, if that requires all 4 or if it just requires 2. So if it only requires 2, then you got an extra backup of 2 sets. So you got 2 more batteries right here. So that's very nice. And that's, you'll use that charger to charge those up. What else do we have in here? This looks like the plate, quick release plate, so that's pretty nice. So that way if you get it set up and ready to go, technically you don't have to reset it every single time, but I have a feeling once I want to put the gimbal back in here, I'm gonna have to reset the settings and go back to 0 and have to rebalance it over and over again. So that remains to be seen. I'm hoping maybe the fact that it does have a quick plate in there, maybe I'll be able to keep the settings in the way it's set up in the gimbal. I won't have to rebalance it every single time I take it out. We'll have to see about that. What else we got over here? Oh, so this is nice. So it does include a very small tripod for the very bottom. Then this is good for balancing. Although actually if you use the double handles, that kind of holds, it'll sit on the table. I've seen images of people doing that to balance it. If you're just using a single wand, the hand part, you will use it attached to the bottom, so that way you can free your hands up to be able to balance it. So that's very nice. Otherwise, it's very awkward to try to balance the camera on the gimbal when you have to hold it with one hand. So here we have, looks like some cords or cables are in here. So what do we got? So that looks like a cold shoe. Oh, so there's a cold shoe mount right here. So you can add that to the, actually right there on the quarter screw. So if you want to add like a boom mic, or maybe lights that use the cold shoe mount for like a camera. So you can add that to there. So they do include that in here. We do have another cable. This is a, what is that? Micro USB to regular cable. So I do know that if you can attach this to your camera, and there are some features where you can it'll allow you to control like the shutter of the camera or the for time lapse and things like that. We have some additional screws. Love those red screws. Those are nice. Have a nice finish to it. And this is the adapter for longer lenses, which I'm going to use because, like I said, I have an 18-35 Sigma lens, which is pretty long. So this will be another little adapter to hold the lens because it's a little bit longer than normal small lenses. Oh, so here's the regular single hand use. Oh, it has a nice grip to it. Smooth. We've got the front button, the joystick here. So one of the main reasons why I wanted to get the feiyu-tech A2000 over some of the other gimbals that are out there is because those other gimbals, usually when you use the two-handle setup on those gimbals, you lose the remote unless you purchase a separate remote. I think I can't remember which other brand I was looking at. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it had a remote you had to purchase separately. It was another 120 bucks. This one includes the remote already on the double handle, which is nice. And so the way this works is there's actually ports on here that attach to the gimbal. So whether it's this one, you can use the joystick from this, but this actually has the same ports for the double handle. So that way you can still control the pitch and yaw and everything of the gimbal. So that feels really nice. We got some stuff over here as well. So here we have some additional cords. It's micro USB to regular USB in there. I'm not sure exactly what that is for. What else do we have over here? Batteries, got that. Quick, so I guess the only thing left is the double handle. There we go. Oh man, that is nice. Let me see if I can, oops, something else came out of here. What's this? And it's another USB, what is this? No, that looks like an audio cable. I'm not exactly sure what that's for. So, 290-degree 3.5 plugs. I'm not sure what that goes to. And here's another one. What is that? I'll have to look at the instructions. I'm not sure what that plug is for. That's different. I'm not sure, that doesn't look familiar the way that port is right there. Let me pop it out. Maybe you guys post in the comments below, correct me because I'm feeling stupid right now. What is that cable for? I'm sure once I look at the instructions it'll make sense, but that does not look, that's interesting. Maybe it's just a proprietary cable for the unit itself. That does not look familiar though. The other end is like a 3.5 millimeter. I'm not sure what this is right here. So once I crack into the instructions, we'll figure that out. And the last thing I believe is the double handle, which feels nice in the hand. So obviously you'll want to use it double handed like this to be able to hold the camera around. And so this obviously it has the screws right here to hold the handle in place. So that's really nice too. I mean, it does come with a carrying case, but it's nice that it folds up so that way you can carry it around, travel with it too if you need to fold it up and use the whole thing in like a backpack or another camera bag. And so like I showed you those ports, those are the additional ports right there. So that plugs into the gimbal, and that's why you're able to use the remote on the handle and not have to buy or purchase a separate little remote controller to be able to do that. So that's pretty nice. So everything feels very high quality. I'm really happy about that. I mean, I've never actually held one of these in my own hands and messed around with them. I've only been seeing pictures and images of them and watching videos about them on YouTube. So I have to say that this feels very solid. So I like how it has lots of screw mounts, quarter mounts are there, right there on the bottom. That's out of focus, I'm sorry. Even on the bottom we have some additional ones as well. So there's mounts all over the place. You can get kind of creative and attach different things to there, lights, microphones, whatever, adapters, transmitters, things like that. So so far very impressed. Everything looks really nice. Everything feels solid. Nothing feels cheap or like it's not worth the money we paid for it. So like I said, I'm gonna be testing this bad boy out for a bit, and then I'll have a full review of the A2000 very soon. I did post, and I am gonna be posting a video for the feiyu-tech SPG Plus, I believe it's called, and that is a smartphone gimbal. Very similar to this one right here, but it's much smaller and it's made to be used with smartphones. So I'll be doing a review of that one very soon as well. So we've got two products from feiyu-tech that I'll be checking out. Like I said, we purchased this from Amazon, and I'll have a link down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. So that's the unboxing of the A2000 from feiyu-tech. So that's it for this unboxing. If you have any questions about the things you've seen so far, make sure you post them down below in the comment section. I'll make sure to get back to you guys as quickly as possible. Like I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in purchasing this gimbal on Amazon for $550 or on B&H Photo for whatever price they have it listed on there, I'll have both links to those sites in the description below. If you guys want to check out some of my other videos, I got 2 of them here you can check out. And if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel to be updated on all my other tech reviews, make sure you click on my face. And don't forget, once I have a chance to test out this gimbal for a little bit, I'll have my full review, and eventually I'll probably put one of these videos as the full review so you can watch that for yourself. So that's it for me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video review.